Why do you always have a weird smell? Have you ever heard words like that? Maybe not so direct. But have you ever felt it? That subtle, unspoken distance from the ones you love most. Perhaps you've noticed the empty seat next to you on the bus, or a grandchild who suddenly prefers to stand rather than sit on your lap. It's a quiet, heartbreaking shift that can make you feel utterly alone. This isn't just a scent. It's an invisible wall, slowly being built around you, pushing away the warmth and closeness you cherish. It's a painful silence that many families are too afraid to break. Hello, I'm Dr. Henry Thompson. At 77 years old, and after more than 5 decades as a geriatric specialist, I'm here to tell you a truth that might be hard to hear, but it's essential for your peace of mind. This unique body odor affects almost everyone over 60. And yes, even I have it. I'm not just talking about theories. I'm talking about real people, real pain. I think of my patient, Robert Johnson, a meticulous man who kept his home spotless. One afternoon, he overheard his son's friend whisper, "Man, that old guy's smell is strong." Robert was devastated. From that day on, the joy of family visits was replaced by a deep, gnawing shame, and he started retreating to his room whenever they came over. But please, do not despair. What you're experiencing is not your fault, and it is absolutely fixable. In this video, I will walk you through the simple science behind this change, and give you the powerful, proven steps to reclaim your confidence and mend those precious family bonds. And you must stick with me until the very end. Because the biggest secret I'll reveal involves 3 specific spots you need to wash in the shower. A staggering 90% of that unwelcome odor comes directly from these areas, yet almost everyone, unknowingly, misses them. This information could truly change how your loved ones embrace you. Before we dive in, I truly want to know, if this feeling of being silently pushed away feels familiar to you, please do me a favor and comment a simple yes below. It lets me know I'm not talking into the void, and more importantly, it shows countless others in our community that they are not going through this alone. Okay, let's begin. Alright, now that we understand the problem, let's get to the solutions. And I want to make this as simple as possible. We're going to break this down into 4 key areas of your life where small, simple changes can make a world of difference. Think of these as the 4 pillars to rebuilding your confidence and reclaiming those warm family connections. Let's begin with area number 1, the foundational habits. These are the simple, daily actions that form the bedrock of your defense against that unwelcome odor. Many people overlook them precisely because they seem too simple. But that's where their true power lies. Our first habit is drinking enough warm water. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Dr. Henry, I've heard this 1,000 times. Drink more water. Many people hear this advice, and it goes in one ear and out the other. They dismiss it as something minor, not realizing that for an aging body, it is one of the most powerful cleansing tools you have at your disposal. Let me explain it this way. Think of water as your body's internal janitor. It's the force that sweeps through your system, collects all the gunk and toxins that build up, and flushes them out through your urine. When you don't drink enough, that internal janitor, well, he goes on strike. The gunk and toxins have nowhere to go. So, your body finds another way to get rid of them, through your skin. And that contributes directly to body odor. Here is the crucial part that changes as we get older. Our natural thirst mechanism, the little signal in our brain that says, "Hey, you're thirsty," starts to get quieter. It doesn't work as well as it used to. This means you can be mildly dehydrated and not even feel it. This chronic low-grade dehydration is incredibly common in seniors, and it's a primary reason why body odor can become more pronounced. You might be experiencing symptoms right now and not even connect them to water. Does your skin often feel dry and a bit papery? Do you find yourself feeling sluggish and tired in the afternoon, maybe with a little bit of brain fog? That's not just a sign of getting old. Very often, it's a sign that your body is crying out for water. I remember my patient, Barbara Smith, a lovely 72-year-old woman. She told me, "Dr. Henry, I've just never been a water drinker. I love my morning coffee, and maybe a glass of iced tea in the afternoon, but that's it. She was skeptical, but she was also deeply hurt by the distance she felt from her grandkids, so she promised me she would try. She started with just 1 glass of warm water each morning. At first, she said it felt like a chore. But after a month, something remarkable happened. She came into my office with a glow I hadn't seen before. She told me her skin felt softer, and her afternoon slumps were gone. But the moment that truly brought tears to her eyes was when she told me her 7-year-old granddaughter had hugged her the weekend before, buried her face in her shoulder, and said, "Grandma, you smell nice today." Nice. Such a simple word. But for Barbara, it meant her world was coming back together. So here is your simple, actionable plan. Aim for at least 6 8-ounce glasses of warm water every single day. If that feels daunting, here's a trick I give my patients. 1 glass right when you wake up, 1 before lunch, 1 after lunch, another around 3 p.m., 1 before dinner, and a final small glass before bed. Tying it to your daily routine makes it automatic. And please remember, coffee and tea do not count as water. In fact, because they are diuretics, they can actually make you lose more water. For every cup of coffee you drink, you should add an extra glass of water to compensate. So, I'm asking you to make a small promise to yourself. Just start with 1 glass of warm water tomorrow morning, before anything else touches your lips. It's the first, most important step. Next, let's talk about the second foundational habit, taking light walks in the sun. When I say this, I can almost hear the objections. Dr. Henry, my knees ache. I get tired easily. Exercise is just too hard for me now. I hear you, and I understand completely. Please, do not worry. I am not suggesting you go out and train for a 5K race. I'm talking about something much gentler, much kinder to your body. A simple, 20-minute gentle stroll. The science behind this is fascinatingly simple. The mild sunlight, particularly in the morning or late afternoon, acts as a powerful, natural disinfectant. Its UV rays help to kill the odor-causing bacteria that live on the surface of your skin. At the same time, a gentle walk encourages your body to produce just enough sweat. Remember what we said earlier. As we age, our sweat production can drop by more than half. We lose that incredible, natural cleansing mechanism. A gentle walk coaxes just enough of that cleansing sweat to the surface, helping to push out the toxins that have been lingering in your pores. It's your body's way of giving itself a mini rinse from the inside out. The main symptom this habit addresses is that frustrating feeling of a persistent odor that lingers, even right after you've had a shower. You feel clean for an hour, maybe 2, and then it slowly starts to creep back. That's often because the bacteria on your skin are simply too established. You need an external force, like sunlight, to help clear them out. Let me tell you about William Moore. William was a proud man, a retired mail carrier who used to walk for miles every day. But at 76, arthritis in his knees had made him wary of movement. He told me, "Walking just hurts, document." He spent most of his days indoors, and he was meticulous about his hygiene. Yet his daughter-in-law was always opening windows when she visited. He started with just 10 minutes a day, just to the end of his block and back. At first, he said his knees grumbled. He would get a little winded, but he stuck with it. After a few weeks, he told me something interesting. He said he felt cleaner, not just on the outside, but on a deeper level. The fresh air and the gentle sun seemed to be washing away more than just the odor. They were washing away the staleness of being indoors all the time. So here is the simple prescription. I want you to find 20 minutes in your day, either before 10 in the morning or after 4 in the afternoon, when the sun is not at its peak. Don't think of it as exercise. Think of it as your daily dose of fresh air and light. Walk at your own pace. If you need to stop and rest, that's perfectly fine. The goal isn't speed or distance. The goal is simply to move your body gently in the open air. Finally, for our third foundational habit, we need to talk about showering daily with warm water. This might sound obvious, but there is a crucial detail here that most people get wrong, and it makes the problem significantly worse. Many people believe that the hotter the water, the cleaner you get. So they turn the dial up, stepping into a shower that is scalding hot. This is one of the most damaging mistakes you can make. Our skin has a wonderful, natural protective barrier, sometimes called the acid mantle. This barrier is what keeps moisture in and bad bacteria out. When you blast your skin with extremely hot water, you strip that barrier away completely. It's like taking a harsh chemical cleaner to a fine wooden table. It removes the protective finish. This leaves your skin dry, irritated, and defenseless. And ironically, this damaged, unbalanced skin can actually become a better breeding ground for the very bacteria that cause odor. This becomes especially critical as we age because our skin is already naturally thinner and more delicate. That protective barrier is more fragile than it was at 20 or 30. That tight, dry, sometimes itchy feeling you might get right after a hot shower, that isn't the feeling of being clean. That is the feeling of your skin being stressed and damaged. Over my career, I can't tell you how many patients have looked at me with wide eyes when I share this next part. Scientific studies and decades of dermatological practice have shown that the ideal temperature for your shower is comfortably warm, not hot. Specifically, it should be between 100 and 104 degrees Fahrenheit. To put that in perspective, a child's bath is usually around 100 degrees. It should feel pleasant and soothing, not like it's stinging your skin. As a wonderful addition to this, I strongly recommend treating yourself to a 20-minute soak in a bathtub once a week, keeping the water at that same 100-degree temperature. This gentle, prolonged exposure to warm water allows your pores to open up fully, releasing deep-seated dirt and oils in a way a quick shower just can't. So, here is your very simple call to action. Tonight, or the next time you step into the shower, just try turning the temperature knob down a little. Just a little bit. Find that sweet spot of comfortably warm. And if you've just had a light bulb moment, if you've realized you've been taking showers that are way too hot for years, I want you to do something for me. Go to the comment section right now and just type the word WOW. It lets me know that this information is hitting home, and it's time to make a change. As we bring our time together to a close, I want you to come back with me for a moment to Carol Peterson, the woman we met at the very beginning of our journey today. Remember that innocent, yet heartbreaking question from her 7-year-old granddaughter? Remember the quiet tears she shed that night, feeling so utterly alone and confused? Well, after putting these simple, daily practices into her life for a few months, the story has a new ending. Today, her granddaughter doesn't just sit on her lap to watch television. She buries her face into Grandma's shoulder for a long hug, breathing in deep, feeling nothing but warmth and love. That connection, that simple, profound act of a grandchild wanting to be close, that is what we are fighting for. I hope you see now that ditching this old age smell was never really about just getting rid of an odor. It's about taking back control with small, powerful daily actions. It's about tearing down that invisible wall that can slowly grow between us and the people we hold dear, and letting all of that warmth, that joy, and that love back into our lives. It's about reigniting your own self-assurance, one simple step at a time, so you can walk through your golden years with your head held high. And so, before we say goodbye, knowledge is a wonderful thing, but it's only powerful when we put it into action. Now, I have one last, very important question for you. What is the one commitment you are making to yourself after watching this video? It doesn't have to be big. It could be as simple as, I will drink that first glass of warm water tomorrow morning. Or maybe, I will spend 3 extra seconds scrubbing behind my ears. Whatever your one small step is, please share your personal commitment in the comments below. Let's inspire each other to take that first step. Your journey can be the spark that encourages someone else to begin theirs. And if you found real value and inspiration in our time together today, please show your support by giving this video a like. It's a simple click for you, but it tells me that these conversations are making a difference. To ensure you continue on this journey with us and never miss another video full of life-changing wisdom, please hit that subscribe button. It's more than just subscribing. It's joining a community. A community of friends dedicated to living our best lives together. Finally, think of one person. Just one. A friend, a sibling, a neighbor,